What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James. I'm in these streets. I'm in these Wendy's early morning breakfast streets. Feel me? So the reason why I'm making this video is basically I'm giving some people some flowers, man. I think it's definitely due and it's justified. And it's just from my perspective. I want to give them some flowers. I want to give myself some flowers as well. But excuse me. So yesterday, I happened to be looking at camp. Just looking at some things, I'm not getting too much into the camp, but just want to see the players and see some things. And I saw two things yesterday that inspired me to do this video. One, I saw Vot Lombardi out there, and him and Broadus, but I saw him out there. He's in them Cowboy streets. And then yesterday, the same time after I saw that, I saw my dog Skywalker still, and Miss Aisha Morrison with ESPN Mimi Kim's. Them is all people, but if we're looking at the sports world, Mimi Kim's is that lady. You feel me? She is that person. And I just really love seeing that, man. That, really seeing Sky and Aisha and even Vosh doing their thing. So this video is real quick. I ain't going to try to be too long with it. But this is basically just giving them their flowers. First, Vosh. I'm going to be honest with you. Me and Vosh ain't really never seen eye to eye. If you want to keep it all the way 100, we ain't never seen eye to eye. We always had a competitive relationship. We always talk trash back and forth. He always got something to say about me. I was always like, whatever about him, F you, whatever. But it was never no malicious stuff. But it's always been back and forth between me and him. But I would definitely tell you, when I came in this game in 2017, he was one of the main people that, I didn't know anything about YouTube. I didn't know anything about computers, no nothing. I got into media school, and that really opened the door for me. So when I went into media school, I wasn't trying to do no Dallas Cowboys content. I was trying to do high school stuff. That was my whole purpose of going to media school, was for high school, not Dallas Cowboys content. That's when I met Producer G. And even then, after I graduated from media school, we had a show that we were doing called the Black and White Sports Report. But even after I graduated media school, I went and got on with a high school announcing, and I was interviewing I was turning up. We had a show, a Central Ohio High School showcase, that we was killing it. We was doing games. I was interviewing all kind of players after the end of the games, everything. We was really turning up with it, and then G hit me with the, hey, let's do a Dallas Cowboys stuff and let's go hard with it. I ain't playing around. I said, cool. And once I jumped in that, I kind of broke off from the high school thing because I wanted to be fully dedicated to it. I had no clue about it. And we created the Silver and Blue Nation, and it hit the ground running. It blew up. It hit the ground running. And I didn't even want to do no page by myself. I didn't want no spotlight to me, no nothing. G kept pushing me. You got to do Big Game James. You got to do. So anyway, I did Big Game James page, and it went from there. Anyway, when I was scouring YouTube, because I was new to YouTube and everything, Vot was one of the people that I actually got to see, and man, his breakdowns were really good for the offensive line, and I always wanted to learn. I had coached youth football and things of that nature, but a lot of things I didn't know, like on the offensive line play, it's the little small things, and really listening to Vot really helped me. And plus, Vot is a funny dude, man. Like, Vot is a funny motherfucker. Vot is funny. And I thought that was great how he did the videos, and then he had his spiel with it. It was funny. So I was pushing all his stuff on my content, and we kind of got into it because I mistakenly was cutting his videos and putting it on my page, and instead of just posting to YouTube, because I didn't think that would get the traction. So I started cutting the videos and showing it. And I remember he got in my inbox one day and he was like, "Hey, motherfucker, look, I don't mind you sharing my stuff, but you can't cut the video and play the video on your Big Game James page because it's taken away from my money." And I didn't have no clue. I didn't know nothing. So I didn't know I was doing that. So I was taking away from his money. I didn't know. I felt so bad. I was sorry. I apologize. You feel me? I didn't know. And that was my kind of like introduction to him, like maybe not in the good way. So, I changed all that, but I used to always ask him questions, get in his DMs and ask him questions and all kind of stuff. But maybe, I don't know how we really didn't get along. Maybe it's because we came and hit the ground running, and, I didn't really do a lot of things on YouTube, and maybe I didn't get that respect from there, but I get it. But, we've always had that back and forth from A1 day one. So, fast forward, I got a quick story, and I'm not doing this video for any clout chasing. I'm not that dude, no clout chasing. This is straight respect for these certain people. But I remember I kind of always wanted to meet Vot, and we finally got to meet like 2018. My guy Barry Gibson, he was doing these things for the players where you could interview the players and you get money, all this stuff. I met Cheeto, all these got the interviews, but anyway, Barry was like getting us to games, all that. So I had talked to Vot. We was trying to get him on with this so he could really make moves with this too, because he was just concentrating on the college athletes and college football and doing the breakdowns and doing Cowboys here and there, but he was really doing that college thing. So we end up meeting for the first time. We went to the Jacksonville Jaguar game because it was 2018, because we played them in 22 at Jacksonville. So it was 2018 when they were here. Me, him, my dude DDP, Barry all took the picture together. I was hyped. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Meeting Vot and just kind of picking his brain. It was dope. So that whole time was cool. That was like kind of my Vot thing. But I'll never forget, he came, it was early in the morning before the game. He actually came into my hotel room after, we woke up and everything, got the breakfast and everything. We was waiting for the bus and everything. And we was just sitting there chopping it up. And I remember asking him, because he was just mainly focusing on the college athletes and the players and doing the breakdowns for them. And I asked him, I said, "Vot, is this what you always going to do? Is you just going to do that?" And I'll never forget what he told me. He was like, I think I'm going to concentrate more on these Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to really focus on them. I'm going to really push my energy to the Cowboys. Now, he didn't say, like, I'm trying to get on with them or nothing like that. He just said, I'm going to put my energy to the Cowboys. I'm going to start really focusing on them, put my gear and my stuff toward them. And that's when I saw the shift, right? And that's awesome. Just to see from that point to now has been great. I mean, I'm very happy for him. He just hit 100K. That's just really awesome, man. And I remember watching Dave Hellman and Broadus and them guys, and now it's Vot there. He's like replaced that. And now it's Broadus and Vot. Vot is going to end up being the guy. Like, he's already becoming the man over there in Dallas Cowboys Network, and he's going to be the guy. Like, I think the torch is going to be passed from Brian Broadus to Vot being the godfather. So all you young people that's coming up in the game, and y'all, I used to look at Broadus like he was the godfather. When y'all come up, y'all gonna see Vot and be like, "Who Vot is the godfather?" And I remember him from the beginning, so that's dope. So it's kind of like when I watch football or sports, I was born in the 70s, so I saw 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000. So I saw damn near every era, and I think that's great because I'm not too old or too young. I'm in that era where I saw Staubach and Dorsett and Dede Lewis and all them guys. I saw Marino and Elway, and I saw all them dudes. Montana, I can say I saw all these dudes. So that is dope to me that I got to see the old and the new. And so now I think it's dope that I got to see Vot when he first started, And now he's with the Dallas Cowboys doing his damn thing from YouTube, came from YouTube, and they didn't give us no respect. I'm going to talk about that. This is probably going to be a 20-minute video. I hope you watch the whole thing because I think it's going to be a really good video. But to see Vot come from the YouTube community where they gave us no respect back in the day, and now he killing it and he's the man, that just should make our community feel great. You feel me? So, and the last time me and Vot saw each other was like 2021. We both went out there to camp. We did a show. It was like me, J Tug, Vot, and it was Law. We all did a show out there. Even then when I got there, me and Vot. But it's cool. It's no maliciousness. It's no beef. I got nothing but respect for this man and what he's doing, and I just want him to continue to be great. The community, I'm telling you, is really definitely proud. It's awesome to see that dog, and I know you happy. I know that's what he always wanted to do. I can tell that's what he always wanted to do, and he's living his best life with it. I'm so happy he's killing it out there. And like I said, Vot is a funny man. You can hate Vot. You can get mad at Vot. You can beef with him. And he'll crack a joke and just make your ass laugh. That's one thing I love about him, is that he is a funny guy. And that's his claim to fame for me. It's just, he's like a big kid. For real. He's like a big kid. But it's just awesome to see him really turning up and doing his thing. Aisha. I don't know too much about Aisha. I met her a few times. I talked to her a few times. But Aisha she's the one. Aisha's the first one to get up in that Cowboys land. Feel me? Lady. Woman of color. And a lady. She's the first one before anybody. So let's give her flowers on that. But man, one thing I love about Aisha, bro, she can talk to anybody. Anybody, anywhere, any place. Her smile is infectious. Her personality is out of this world. And like I said, she knows her stuff. But she can just flow with anybody. Like, she can go to anybody and anywhere and meet them at their place. And that's why I think I really like her. And I think that's why she's so successful. Plus, she puts in that work. But, the times I've talked to her and met her, she's always been very nice to me, very respectful, very super cool. She is like, I got nothing but love for her and salutes for her, man. And see her with Sky, they call each other twins. That's dope. Just salutes to Aisha, because she's a groundbreaker. She was in them Cowboys land before anybody else, and she helped open up doors for us in the community. And now I see her really giving back. I seen her on videos on Cover 3. I seen her just on Cover 3 with Tuck and Rome and DMV. That's just dope that she hasn't forgot, where she came from, and she still gives back to us. And I love it, because we need that. Because them other ones, they don't always reach out. They turn their nose up and all that BS. But she keeps it real with the community. And I even seen Vot jumping on shows with some other people. And I hope they continue to do that, to let them know that we still F with the community. We ain't get so big that because we remember where we came from. That's what I respect about them, because they've been doing it. So shout out to Aisha, man. Shout outs to you. Keep doing what you're doing. And then my last person is Skywalker Steel. Skywalker Steel. Ill Will. And it's so funny. Most people don't even know his name is Will, because they know him by Sky, right? Skywalker. I can actually say, you know what? I put my hand all in this one. I found Sky. A lot of these people that are banging in the streets, I was known before they even started. You feel me? Like Bobby Belt was with the Cowboys doing it. As Bobby. I'm the only one called him Bobby Digital. I'm the only one called him. I was talking to Bobby Belt in 2018. He was giving me interviews talking about Tank and what he was going to do. And to see where Bobby started, Bobby's grind was crazy. I love his information. And now he with them Cowboys killing it. All these guys, Jeff Kavanaugh's was doing it. All these guys brought us, the Hellmans, all these guys that was with the Cowboys was doing it. We had a part of, you feel me? And we connected that community. And that late night hype, that's what did it. So that's why I got to give myself flowers, because I created that show. I created the name, the show. Started with Law, and I said, we need one more person. We need one more person. Somebody who can produce and nice with it on the mic. And I remember seeing Sky in the Facebook groups because it was like Boss, Sky, we would all have these discussions in this football group. I can't remember the football group, but we always had this discussion in this football group. And everybody was going ham with each other, going at it. Football. So I seen Sky in there, man, and John Oney, before John was even popping, you know what I'm saying? I had John on my show like in 2018. He gave me an awesome interview about the Redskins, broke everything down. John killed it. John still killing it. I'm saying, I knew all these cats way back in the beginning, interviewing all of them. And I had Sky on my show before he was even not doing anything. But man, Sky was he just had it. So I remember when I met him, I said, hey, bro, I want to bring you on the show because I just started doing shows with him, started really putting his name out there, and his name was Will. But I said, bro, you remind me of a young Jedi, like you're the one. Like I kept telling Sky, you're the one. And I'm not saying if he didn't know me or the late night hype, he still was going to do this. Sky still was going to do this. Sky still was going to do this. I just happened to be, the Lord just happened to maybe bring me in there to do it. So anyway, I remember I named him Skywalker Steel, Young Jedi, Star Wars. Y'all know Luke Skywalker. I called him, Sky. That's why I called him Skywalker Steel, because Luke Skywalker, Young Jedi. Y'all know Luke Skywalker was the man, right? And that's why I named him Skywalker Steel, because he's Young Jedi. He's that guy, that young Jedi Knight. So that's how I named him Skywalker Steel. And now people just call him Sky. So a lot of people don't even know his real name. They probably think his real name is Sky because that's what he goes by. And I appreciate young Sky that he still keeps that name, man. I appreciate that. He still rocks with that. It makes me feel good. But I knew Sky was going to be that guy. His production, out of this world, second to none. And articulate, smart, had everything. Had everything. And so we created that late night hype, and that late night hype is legendary. Bar none. The late night hype started all this. I don't care. There's been people in these streets. Whole bunch of them. Mark Holmes was here before me, Law, Foots, DMV, I think, was around. Like, there was a lot of these people that was here before me. But we didn't get no love when we were down there in YouTube. People just looked at us like we were just some YouTubers. Like we ain't have no knowledge. We ain't know nothing. They just some YouTubers. We ain't nobody listening to them. We ain't get no credit. That late night hype changed all that. That bridged the gap. That bridged everything. From the Cowboys people to YouTubers, we united that. We started getting all them interviews with all these Cowboys people that's popping out. We interviewed them all. Players, all them, the media, all of them. We had them on the show. That stuff was groundbreaking because that's what united. Now it's nothing for those guys to come to YouTube, create YouTube channels. It's nothing now. But we started that with the late night hype. I don't care. There ain't nobody else out there that did that. I'm sorry. And I'm not downing anybody, but that late night hype was groundbreaking. It started trends. It started all this. So all these people out there that are doing their damn thing, and all kind of great content creators out there, so many great ones. We opened the door for that. Because I don't feel like if we didn't do that, there still would have been that disconnect and that who are they? We know what we're talking about. That's why we created it, because we were like, we can bang with the ESPNs and the Foxes and all of them, and just because they played in the NFL and just because they did this and that, don't mean we don't know nothing. Don't mean we ain't played football. Don't mean we didn't coach. Don't mean we didn't do this. We did the same things. We just didn't go the route that y'all went, but we still know like y'all know. So respect us. And that's what the late night hype created, respect us. And to see Sky with Mimi Kings and Alicia and Aisha, sorry, I forgot, I brain. That is, y'all love it, man. Love it. Sky, intelligent, articulate, young Jedi. Aisha, super great personality, great smile, loving, can meet anybody. Vot, funny. So, I just want to give them their flowers, man. Because what I saw yesterday was just dope. The YouTubers, we ain't really the YouTubers, but that community is there. That community is the man now. Our community is the man now. When we didn't get no love in the beginning. I love it. It's freaking awesome. So, really, that's my little 2 cents. Shout out to you, Skywalker. Shout out to you, Aisha. And shout out to you, Vot. Y'all are doing it. Y'all making the community proud. I never wanted to do none of that. So I don't need my page to get 100K or 50. I don't need that because I never wanted that. I just wanted to keep it real and somebody hear my voice. Like I said, I done did the high school thing. I need to get back on it because I interviewed some of the top high school players in the last 4 years. I got some guys going in college right now. Some of the who's who I just interviewed when they were freshmen. And that's what I need to get back on because that's my passion, the high school athlete. That's my passion. That's what I want to get back to. I was really going hard and was getting interviews left and right with I got a lot of guys. I can make a portfolio of all these high school guys that are in college right now, major colleges, doing it. And I just got in their inbox being aggressive and letting them know what I try to do. You feel me? And it blew up from there. So I need to get back to my roots because that's what I really got into this business for, was a high school athlete and have a platform for them. But at the end of the day, this is the flowers for Vot Lombardi, Aisha Morrison, and Skywalker still. Y'all make the community proud. I'm glad to say I was a part of that with the late night hype. We was groundbreaking, but y'all was still doing the damn thing. And now look at this community. Now look at this community. Now look at the content creating. And that started back in 2018 with a little vision. I had a vision after 2018, 2019 to look up this community, make this community better, and make them respect us. And I feel like I helped do that. I wanted them to respect us. And I feel like they do that. And that's awesome. So flowers for you guys. Continue to kill it in the streets. These up-and-comers continue to do great things. I just sit like it's like an OG, a proud papa, like, hey, I helped do that. And now look at it. And that's dope. I was there. Like the football. I saw this from the beginning. I seen these stars that y'all see now from the very beginning. Like the stars back when I watched them football. I seen them in the very beginning and now look at them. That's dope to me. And I'm happy for it. So that's my flowers video to them. I'm going to get back to my breakfast. Sorry I went a little long, but please watch this whole video, man. Those guys are really doing it, and I really respect all the people out there. All these people out there that are doing it. So many names, I can't even mention all these damn names that are out there killing it. But we had a hand in it, and I love it. And I love how you guys are doing it. And continue to kill it in these cowboy streets and give us that good Cowboys news. Big Game James. I'm out. Peace.